Okay, what's going on? Welcome back to Fitness City. I hope you all are doing good, you all are doing great, and you all are fit and fine and not unwell like me. Before starting the video, I want to apologize to all of you for any inconvenience during this video. You might have to tolerate me in this video. I might cough in between or even use my tissue paper because I'm not well. So sorry in advance for that. So today we are talking about how to prevent uh, losing muscle mass while increasing stamina. So basically आज हम बात कर रहे हैं उस टॉपिक पे कि हमें अपना स्टेमिना कैसे बढ़ाएं विदाउट लूजिंग आवर मसल मास, अपने मसल मास को फोकस रखते हुए. So before wasting any time, let's straight jump into the points. We are covering 8 points today over this topic. So our number one point would be that, see, when we are talking about stamina, we are not only talking about marathon running or sprint running. They are not the only ways to increase your stamina. When we are talking about stamina, we are also talking about strength. So that is very important because muscle is very important in your body. So muscle इज़ डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू स्ट्रेंथ. अगर आप मसल को ट्रेन नहीं करेंगे अपने ठीक तरीके से तो ऑब्वियसली आपकी स्ट्रेंथ नहीं बनेगी तो आप ठीक तरीके से आपकी इंड्योरेंस नहीं आएगी बॉडी में, तो आपका जो है अपना स्टेमिना भी बिल्डअप नहीं हो पाएगा ठीक तरीके से. सो फॉरगेट दैट ओनली कार्डियो विल लीड यू टू अ बेटर स्टेमिना. You need to train your body equally. You have to do weight training, you have to do cardio. Each and everything is important. So that was a general brief overview. So let's move on to the number one point. The first point would be to not do cardio on an empty stomach. Okay, I don't mean that you should not do cardio on an empty stomach. It's totally bad. It's not like that. It's very good. It's very effective. But when we are talking about increasing stamina while maintaining our muscle mass, while we are concerned about our muscle mass, we don't want to lose our muscles, then it becomes a bit complicated, and we have to look after it. We have to consider some points before hitting cardio on an empty stomach. So what you gotta do here, you gotta consume 5 grams of BCAs, 3 to 5 grams of BCAs at least 30 minutes before you hit cardio. Or that is a supplement. Obviously if you don't have amino supplement, then you can go with whey protein. 1 scoop of whey protein that would be consumed for like about 40 minutes before your cardio session. Or if you can't even do that, then you have to consume 4 to 5 egg whites at least 1 hour 15 minutes before your cardio session. So by doing that, you will not lose your muscle mass. You don't need anything else in the morning. No carbs, no fat, nothing. You just need that lean protein. You have 3 choices. You can either go with the branch chain amino acid supplement. If you don't have that, you can go with whey protein. If you don't even have that, then you can go with egg whites that I told you, the way of consuming it. So ये 3 तरीके हैं आपके जो जिससे आप अपने मसल मास को लूज़ होने से प्रिवेंट कर सकते हैं. क्योंकि आप एम्प्टी स्टमक कार्डियो करते हैं, अगर फैट लॉस के लिए कर रहे हैं, स्टेमिना बढ़ा रहे हैं, उसमें भी आप ऑब्वियसली मैं आगे पॉइंट्स डिस्कस करूँगा, तो हर एक चीज़ लिंक्ड होती है. तो आप आगे उसको प्रोग्रेसिव ओवरलोड जिसको कहते हैं, तो आप वो रनिंग में भी होता है कि आप आहिस्ता आहिस्ता अपने माइल्स को बढ़ाते हैं, अपने टाइम को बढ़ाते हैं, वो सब चीज़ें करते हैं, तो उससे आपका स्टेमिना भी इंक्रीज़ होता है. बट यहाँ पे बात हो रही है कि हमें मसल मास को भी प्रिवेंट करना है लॉस होने से, तो देन आपको ये ट्रिक अपनानी पड़ेगी ताकि आपका मसल सेव रहे. सो दैट वुड बी माई नंबर 1 टिप. देन ओके, सो माई सेकेंड पॉइंट वुड बी to not do sprints regularly. See, sprints जो है वो हर रोज़ करने वाली चीज़ नहीं है. आपको जब रनिंग करनी है तो एक रनिंग करने का तरीका होता है, कार्डियो करने का एक वे होता है। मैंने बहुत से लोगों को देखा है जो रेगुलर कार्डियो करते हैं और फिर रेगुलर स्प्रिंट्स भी करते हैं। उनका more than half of their cardio workout is based on sprints, high speed. So the thing is that you don't need to do regular sprints every day. You don't have to hit sprints every other day. You don't have to do sprints for a longer duration every day. There is a proper technique to do that. There is a different way to do that. वो proper एक अलग डिस्कशन पे बात चली जाती है, जो कि मैं किसी और वीडियो में कवर करना ज़्यादा बेहतर समझूंगा। वो एक अलग चीज़ है, उसको एक डिफरेंट तरीके से इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, उसका एक वे होता है यूज़ करने का। ऐसा नहीं होता कि आप रोज़ रोज़ स्प्रिंट्स लगाएंगे तो आपको लगता है कि आपका स्टेमिना इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, उससे आपके मसल लॉस होने के चांसेस काफ़ी हद तक बढ़ सकते हैं। कार्डियो करने का एक बहुत डिफरेंट तरीका, बहुत डिफरेंट टेक्निक होती है, बहुत डिफरेंट लेवल्स होते हैं करने के। So we will cover that later on in the other video. But if you are doing sprints every other day, then stop doing that. If you are doing sprint running for a longer duration in a single workout, like if you are running badly and with full high intensity for like 5 minutes, 6 minutes or even longer, and you are not slowing down your pace, then you're not doing a proper cardio. That is not safe at all. मैं इस पे डिफरेंट वीडियो बना दूंगा कार्डियो पे कि किस तरह करा जाता है, क्या तरीका होता है स्प्रिंट्स का, फिर आपके जो इंटेंसिटी होती है रनिंग में कितना डाउन, कितना आप लेवल्स क्या रहते हैं, कौन से गोल्स में कौन सा कार्डियो ठीक रहता है। तो दैट इज़ अ वेरी डिफरेंट टॉपिक। इफ़ यू आर डूइंग रेगुलर स्प्रिंट्स राइट नाउ, देन स्टॉप डूइंग दैट। Okay, so number third point would be not adding weight trainings into your workout. अगर स्टेमिना की बात आती है तो लोगों का यहाँ पे ज़्यादातर ध्यान इसी बात पे जाता है कि हमें बहुत सारा कार्डियो करना है, बहुत सारी रनिंग करनी पड़ेगी और बहुत इंटेंसिव लेवल, हाई लेवल पे करनी पड़ेगी, तभी हमारा स्टेमिना इंक्रीज होगा। सो इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट गाइज। वेट ट्रेनिंग बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है। वेट ट्रेनिंग इज़ the father of everything, because right now we are talking about muscle, right? If you don't have if you don't concerned about muscle, you're just concerned about increasing stamina, then this video is shit obviously. So the topic of the video is that we need to increase stamina while focusing on not losing muscle mass. So we have a direct focus on not losing muscle mass. So obviously we will talk about strength training, weight training. You need to add weight training into your workouts. That will definitely increase your strength, and when your strength will increase, your stamina would also increase. It's my guarantee. This leads to my next point, that is progressive overload. See, when we इंट्रोड्यूस ट्रेनिंग इनटू आवर लाइफ, जब हम अपनी ज़िंदगी में ट्रेनिंग को इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं तो हम धीरे धीरे प्रोग्रेस करते हैं। वी प्रोग्रेस स्लोली, वी डोंट डायरेक्टली जंप इनटू a higher intensity workout. For example, I would give a simple example. If you are doing a bicep curl, it's your first week in the gym, you are doing bicep curls on maybe a 5 kg dumbbells. Then with the passage of time it increases. You lift 6 kgs, then maybe next week or after 2 weeks you lift 8 kgs, then after a month maybe you start lifting 10 kgs. So this is what we call progressive overload. If you are able to lift much heavier, if you are able to perform your workout better than the previous time, then it means you are improving. You are improving in your workouts. That is called progressive overload. And if you are progressing, if you are doing better than before, then it means your strength is increasing. When your strength is increasing, it means your stamina is also increasing. So introduce weight training. That is very important. If you want focus on weight training, you obviously won't be able to build muscle, you obviously won't be able to maintain that muscle mass. And now number 5, overtraining. Overtraining is a big factor due to which our people are not able to increase their stamina, and in fact they lose stamina, they lose their muscle mass, and they lose their entire physique. They start going into decline. आप डिक्लाइन में जाने लगते हो जब आप ओवर ट्रेनिंग करते हो. यू हैव टू बी अवेयर कि कितनी ट्रेनिंग आपके लिए ठीक है. आपका एक लेवल है, आप जिस लेवल पे हो, अब उस लेवल पे आपकी एक ट्रेनिंग इंटेंसिटी है. उससे ऊपर आप जाओगे तो आप ओवर ट्रेन करोगे अपने मसल को, अपनी बॉडी को ओवरली फटीग में डालोगे, तो वहाँ पे आपको नुकसान होगा, फ़ायदा नहीं होगा. मैंने ये बहुत एक्सपीरियंस किया है अपने साथ. जब मुझे ऑब्वियसली ज़्यादा नॉलेज नहीं थी, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा वर्कआउट करता था. वी थिंक दैट अगर हम बहुत ज़्यादा वर्कआउट करेंगे तो उतना ज़्यादा हमारे लिए अच्छा है. वी थिंक दैट फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल दिस इज़ अ कॉमन थिंकिंग ऑफ ऑल ऑफ अस व्हेन वी आर न्यू टू द जिम. For example, we all love our biceps, so we want to increase the size of our biceps. So what we do is we go to the gym and we think that the more we will hit bicep, the more exercise we will do, the more intensity we will put, the more our size will increase. But that is completely false, completely shit. That is not true. So there is a point after which, if you exceed your workout, you will be going into the zone of overtraining, and that might lead you to losing your muscle instead of gaining that. You will lose your strength, you will lose your stamina. So whether you are doing weight training, whether you are doing cardio, whether you are doing any sort of training, if you will overdo that, you will lose your strength, you will lose your stamina. So don't overtrain. Know that what your body needs. आपकी बॉडी को कितने वर्कआउट की ज़रूरत है, कितनी इंटेंसिटी डालनी है, कितना वर्कआउट करना है, कितने ड्यूरेशन का करना है. Know that and do that much of workout and provide your body with the best possible nutrition. That's how you increase your stamina. Okay, so my next point would be focusing on eating clean nutrition. See, nutrition, you all know that nutrition is 90% of the game. अगर आप न्यूट्रिशन ही ठीक नहीं ले रहे हो, अगर आप कि किचन में those all sayings, kitchen abs are made in the kitchen, gains are made in the kitchen. So yeah, weight training, cardio have their own importance. उनकी अपनी एक importance है. लेकिन अगर आपके meals ठीक नहीं है, जो आप खा रहे हो, जो आपकी डाइट है वो ठीक नहीं है, तो जो रिजल्ट्स हैं वो आपको नहीं मिल पाएंगे जो मिलने चाहिए. मील्स को ब्रेक डाउन करो, जैसा मैंने बहुत बार पिछली वीडियोस में भी बताया है. डोंट just make 3 meals of the day, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and have those heavy meals. Break your meals into 6 smaller meals. Keep eating, don't keep yourself hungry, and eat clean nutrition. I'm not saying to stay just keep eating clean. चीट डे भी ज़रूरी है, चीट मील भी ज़रूरी है, लेकिन उसका भी एक लेवल होता है. कब लेनी है, कितनी लेनी है, किसको कितनी चाहिए, हर किसी का लेवल डिफरेंट है. सो चीट मील भी इम्पॉर्टेंट है, लेकिन क्लीन आपका जो मेजर है आपका वो क्लीन न्यूट्रिशन से आना चाहिए. यू हैव टू बी वेरी सिंसियर अबाउट योर न्यूट्रिशन. ओके, सो माई सेकेंड लास्ट पॉइंट वुड बी अबाउट द रेस्ट टाइम पीरियड. So I'm not talking about your overall day rest. I'm talking about the rest time period during your set while you're working out. So see, it all comes down to intensity of your workout, volume of your workout, and how hard is your workout for you. If it's very easy for you, make it a bit tough. There are multiple ways to make it tough for you. So that is also goes into a bit longer debate. So what I mean by decreasing rest time period is, for example, if you are doing a set of bench press, if you are doing an endurance training and you are doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions of bench press. Let's say you hit first set of your bench press for about 12 to 15 repetitions, and then you take 1 minute rest and then perform the second set for 12 to 15 repetition, and then so on so forth, third set, fourth set. Now with the passage of time, if it's very easy for you, if you think you have already recovered and you are all set to hit your second set of your bench press before the 1 minute of your rest has been completed, then decrease that 1 minute rest period to 45 seconds. Like you have performed one set of 12 to 15 repetition of your bench press, now you are taking 45-second rest after your set instead of 1 minute. And then similarly, with the passage of time, when you think that feels easy, 45 minutes feels a bit longer of a rest, and you think after 30 seconds you are all set to hit the set, then you should go on with that. That goes on with all type of intensity or training, whether you are powerlifting, or you are doing strength training, or you are doing endurance training. Even if you are doing strength training and you are hitting, for example, same exercise, bench press, 4 to 5 sets, maybe 4 sets of 8 repetitions, then if you think that 2 minutes rest is quite longer after one set, then you can go with half-minute rest. Then you might decrease to 1 minute. You can play with these rest time period as you feel like. My last point would be to take adequate amount of protein in your diet. Protein is very important. You all know that when you talk about maintaining muscle mass, it's all about protein. You have to take adequate amount of protein. Even when we are a fat loss, our priorities goes to protein, because during fat loss we have higher chances of losing muscle mass, so we need to keep our protein intake in check. So if we are taking a good amount of protein, then your muscles are on a safer side. So these were my 8 points. I hope it helps you out. I hope if you are making any of the mistakes in them, you will rectify them. And please share this video with your friends. I will see you in the next video. If you have any suggestions for the new topic of our video for the next week, you are most welcome to share that in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye. Take care a lot. Lots of love.